We begin this half hour with a controversial meeting between President Trump and Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. It comes as Duterte continues to cultivate a violent image.
On Friday, he told an audience he committed murder at age 16. And since taking office last year, Duterte is following through on his campaign promise to purge the Philippines of illegal drug use. It's a pledge that's come with a price of thousands of lives lost, as Kylie Atwood reports from Manila.
It's almost 3 in the morning here in Manila, and we're seeing the results of Duterte's war on drugs and his pledge to slaughter all drug users. Police are responding to the murder of a drug user, and we're gonna go see the scene.
When there's something happening here, then you stay here to watch them who is dead.
They're waiting here to see who died,
Yeah.
who was killed. We're told that there's one person who was killed and that he was killed by policemen.
The man was an alleged drug user. They said they shot him in self-defense. It was one of 9 killings across Manila that night, a new reality here since Duterte's election.
I'd be happy to slaughter him.
A president vowing to rid the country of 3 million drug addicts by any means necessary. This is what makes the Philippines drug war different. Former police officers say when Duterte was mayor of Davao City, he paid death squads to kill both drug dealers and users. Several local residents introduce us to a hitman. He says this cash for murder practice continues.
Kasi dati, patago-tago lang yung nag-uumpisa pa lang ako na pagpatay. Pero ngayon, mas malakas na yung loob ko na may backup kang pulis, tapos utos pa na sa taas, kaya hindi ka na matatakot na pumatay.
We didn't know it, but he came to the interview with a gun in his satchel.
What's in your bag?
That is gun.
It's engraved, the enforcer. For every murder with that gun, he says the police pay him and his partner $400.
So it's the government paying you?
Yes, ma'am.
From Duterte?
This is, I'm the president.
The Philippines recently experienced the bloodiest period in its war on drugs. 58 dead in just 3 days this summer. But crime was down in Duterte's first year by 9%.
There are less crime happening in the Philippines. There's a better crime environment. And this is a result, this is a consequence of the focus campaign against illegal drugs.
Leonardo Carlos is the spokesperson for the Philippine National Police. Despite Duterte's public comments endorsing the killing of drug users, Carlos says the police follow the rule of law and they are not hiring hitmen.
People out in the communities here say that there are rogue hitmen who are killing drug users and they're backed by the police. What do you say to that?
Okay, these are all allegations. They have to prove that. We are conducting motu proprio investigation when there is a death.
Are the hitmen who are wearing masks and out killing people, are they lying when they say that they're backed by the police?
We don't employ, we do not use, as you said, maskmen or vigilante group.
On the whole, do you think that this effort has been successful?
We are looking at the two main objectives. Have we reduced the number of drug personalities or drug users and lessened the demand? Have we accomplished our target? Yes, we did.
We embedded with the Quezon City Police outside of Manila on a daily anti-drug operation, going house to house, rounding up drug users.
We are going to convince them to surrender.
Fearful faces lined the streets as the police shuffled through. At our third stop, a child cried as the police took away her father for drug testing. This is how far Duterte's drug war reaches. The man had not been caught with drugs. He was on a list of suspected users created by local community leaders. Minutes later, the police announced their round was done. It appeared to us the operation was cut short because they didn't want us to see much more of the turmoil that follows their raids.
You said we were going to go to 20 houses. We only went to 4.
Ma'am, we did not cut the road. We are going.
So
we have so many houses.
We need to finish the houses on his list.
Because we passed the We passed by the house.
I didn't see you go into any other houses except 3.
No.
Because I don't want you to cut this short because we're with you. And it seems that that's what you're
We
doing.
did not cut the house. Did you see we have so many houses? It's already,
You told me 20 houses. We went to 3 or 4.
no.
We didn't go to the whole list, his whole list. You see?
When does this end?
We want to end it by having no demand and no supply in the country. If that's reached, that's 100%.
For CBS This Morning Saturday, Kylie Atwood, Manila, Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah, murdering drug users is a shocking tactic if that's what's being employed.
Especially when they're put on lists, without any real accusations.
Shocking.
Yeah.